Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antoine, said it was very important to succeed in setting up the regional regulatory body in order to protect the Citizenship by Investment programs operating in the space of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Commenting on the task given to the central bank, Governor Antoine outlined several factors that must be present that would support and lead to the regional body being formed to regulate the CIPs. At the time, the central bank governor was making a presentation about the completed task in the process of establishing the body when he spoke at the recently concluded St. Kitts and Nevis Investment Gateway Summit 2025. In his presentation, he described the components as essential for success.
It will be very important for us, having done all of this effort, given the criticality of these programs, to protect the programs that we succeed in this enterprise, in this endeavor. And we have identified several critical success factors that we believe are essential for us to succeed with this mission. And as you can see, number one is political support. We believe we have that support. And that has driven us as we've proceeded. The heads asked us to do this, and the heads will take this to Parliament and enact before the end of the year. It's not a harmonized, but a uniform law, as I've explained, is important. If you have harmonized but not uniform, there's a risk of arbitrage, mistrust among the members and abroad. And we have sought to mitigate that by coming with a uniform law. No regulator is worth its salt if it does not have independence. And by independence, we mean financial independence, but also independent in terms of its decision making. So that is a critical success factor. Accountability. The regulator also has to be accountable to you through a mechanism that includes the prime ministers, council of ministers, as you will see in the draft, and our parliaments. Transparency. One of the things you will see is the publication of annual reports by this regulator indicating compliance by each country. Here are the standards. Country A, country B, country. Are they compliant or not? That is important to ensure transparency and to ensure that everyone knows where they stand, home and abroad. I already spoke to registration and licensing. Enforcement is critical. Any regulator worth its salt has to be able to enforce the law and the standards. Effective risk management. That's one of the reasons why we're doing the risk assessment and protocols, and the regulator will have to do that on an ongoing basis.
The ECCB governor said ongoing stakeholder engagements were also provided for, including national, regional, and international stakeholders. Glenn Barth reporting for SK Newsline.